Are you looking for a beautiful place to live? Well, we're standing at such a magnificent location, and I'm standing here with Tye Stockton from the Stockton Group and Compass Real Estate. Thank you so much for being here.
Oh my gosh, it's so fun. Thanks for coming up. And this was one of these places that we wanted to get you up here to showcase because this area and the territories of Cordillera is really unique, really unique. Of people that want space, but still some connectivity to, HOA and just a little bit of help. This is that neighborhood that does that. So it's great to be here.
I mean, let's just talk about these panoramic views that we have all around us up here at this property. Driving up here is breathtaking. Getting up here is incredible, and you kind of just get lost in the mountains for a moment, and it feels amazing.
Yeah, and how did they pull that off? So as I mentioned, you have more space, but they combined two lots here, so they have over 72 acres. And then you're looking at hard scrabble, the flat tops, Castle Peak, and all the down valley views that sometimes are overlooked, but it's so gorgeous here, and you see these sweeping views and all day sunlight here. It makes it really impressive. If you want to come up here and get away from everything, Winchester Trail is that sort of hidden gem that a lot of people don't know about.
Well, and then the property itself is so exquisite. Everything here is so well done. There's so many fantastic details throughout the entire property. So let's talk a little bit more about what's inside.
Well, I'm glad you brought that up, because first we would be remiss if we didn't talk about the design. So if you think farmhouse meets kind of Euro modern, I don't know if that makes sense to anybody listening, but that's what we accomplished here. And they hired the best team. So KH Webb Architects and Kyle Webb sat down with them and personally designed this home. And there's basically three structures here. So you have the main house, yes, and then they have a gorgeous 2-bedroom guest house, which I love that idea. When you have people visiting and you go, we love you, but it would be nice to have a little separation. They pulled that off here, and yet they still gather here in the main house. And then you have a 3-car garage, and all of those really complement each other really nicely on the outside. And then when you walk inside, I think it's interesting to watch people's initial reaction. You have the high ceilings when you walk in, and it just invites you to this gorgeous house. And behind us you can see this beautiful kitchen, and we've had people say this may be the largest island countertop maybe I've ever seen. And it's just great for entertaining, and they did such a great job with proportions and spaces. So you have these lift slide doors, we call them, that literally they push back, and you have this zero threshold transition from inside to out. So in the summertime, you open up all these doors and blinds, and the outside comes in, and that becomes yet another room. But what I really love too is that you have your guest suite on one side of the house and the master is on the other, and then you have a third guest suite down below. So when it's time to sleep and rest and relax and people want to have a little privacy, you spread out. So they really smart home design here.
And not only that, but let's go back to these doors, because they open up, you step outside, it becomes part of the inside, and then there's such a beautiful patio with some great amenities on it. Those grills are so wonderful and makes that outdoor living that we all love here in the mountains so easy to accomplish.
Absolutely. And they didn't forget about modern day conveniences either. So you talked about an expansive patio, and endless views here, so you get great sunlight, but you have a nice outdoor kitchen, and the patio is all snow melt heated, so you don't have to worry about a lot of maintenance here. That's what they wanted on this house, is to be able to enjoy it. So they'll spend a good part of the day with these doors just open, and you can walk inside and out, and sit on your chaise lounge chairs out there. And if you want a hot tub, it's all set up to do that too, if that's your thing. So it was really meant to be sort of an escape from maybe everyday life, or if you live in the hustle and bustle of a bigger city and you want to come here and gather as friends and family. That's what this house is all about. And outside, they find themselves spending the better part of the day out there.
So let's talk bedroom totals, because we've got the guest house, we've got the main house. So how many bedrooms in total are here?
So 5 bedrooms. The main house has 3. two on the main level, and then another guest area on the lower level. And then the guest house has two separate bedrooms with its own fireplace and kitchen, so somebody could literally live there, and separate from the main house. But it's just nice for people to feel like when they come here, they can have their own oasis as well. And I love that you have enough bedrooms that people can gather here, but it still has a really nice, cozy, welcoming feel to the house. I think that's one thing that they did a great job of accomplishing.
They do make this house feel like a home with all of the little details that are in it, from everything in this kitchen to all of those wonderful little things like the downstairs where you can have the most entertaining party.
Yeah, they have a great room, and for that, kind of a recreational room. So they have a gorgeous bar and have got their own kegerator there, so the beer tap to have fun, and lots of libations if you want. Again, a patio that walks right out from there, but they have a nice big TV wall and a little cozy library area just off of that. So, if you want to watch those sporting events, you can do that. You want to watch your favorite movies in the evening, you can do that. Just a nice place to kind of casually hang out. And not to be forgotten is about a $1,400 or 1,400 bottle wine cellar. You can just grab that bottle of wine or two right on the way in there, and it's all temperature controlled, and it's just a nice location to have relative to the main house and then the rec room. So.
Now, if people are interested in seeing this gorgeous property, getting some more information, and having you take them on a tour, how can they do so?
Well, not only a tour, but a private tour. We love that because we really want people to come in and learn about all the details of the house. So there's a couple of ways that you can see the home. We have a dedicated website for the home. My personal phone number is 970-471-2557. The Stockton Group, Vail.com. You can go there and learn about this home and other homes. And we're always available. We love people that are curious about particularly areas like this that they've never been to, and they want something different, and they want to see something that maybe excites the senses, and we're here to show them that. We want to greet them, bring them in here, and really let them explore every detail of the property.
Which I think is the best way to do so, and Cordillera is such a perfect place to escape. If you are in that hustle and bustle of everyday life, this is the perfect place to come and hang out. And now that website people can go explore is 594winchester.com.
That's it. You said it. And go be curious. Look around and enjoy it, but don't forget to pick up the phone and call us, because there's nothing like seeing it in person. So we want to show you around and make sure you understand all the details of this home.
Tye, thank you so much for bringing us here, giving us this incredible tour, and showing us probably one of the most beautiful houses we have in the valley.
Terrific. Glad to do it. Thank you for being here.
Make sure that you check out Compass Real Estate, and that way you can see this exquisite home, because you're not going to want to miss it while it's on the market. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show, so stay tuned.